Hello everyone. Today I will start to find out the square root of a number by using long division method. And the previous method, prime factorization method, we already discussed. So let's start with the help of example how to find out the square root by long division method. So here I am taking example square root of 576. So in this we have to keep in mind certain steps that we have to follow to find out the square root. So the first step is in this, first of all we have to start grouping of the numbers, or the group we have to make group of two digits, and we will start from right hand side. So let's start from here. From the unit place we will make a group of two digits that will come as 76. Then we left with 5 as a single digit. So in some cases it can be more than two groups or the three groups, and we don't have the single digit, but here we have one group of two digit and one with the single digit. So now what we have to do, we have to find out a square of number that is less than or equal to 5. Let's start with 1 square, that will give us 1. 2 square will give us 4, and 3 square will give us 9. So clearly 9 is greater than 5, so we cannot take it. Here 2 square is equal to 4, that is less than 5. So what we will do, we will copy the digit 2 over here and 2 over here, and 2 times 2 will give us 4. So now next step what we will do, like in the simple division what we do, we subtract and then we copy the next digit. So in this the digits will come in pair. So here we will copy 76. And then in the next step what we will do, we will double the digit, or we can say we will add 2 plus 2 will be 4 only, or we can simply write, we can double the digit. So 2 times 2 will be 4. Now what we have to do, we have to write a digit over here and here, so that when we multiply we get a number again less than or equal to 176. So let's start it. If we write 41, means if I write 1 over here, then I have to write 1 over here, then I have to multiply this one with 41. It will give us 41 only. So this is too much less, then we can, it's a hit and trial method. So we have to find out. Let's take the another digit as 2, then we will get the number 84. So we can continue further like this. 43 and 3, that will give us 129. So we can move further also. In that case 44, if we copy 44 and 4, then 4 times 4 is 16, then it will give us 176. So it means if we copy 4 over here and 4 over here, 44 times 4 will give us 176, and the remainder will be 0 in that case. So it means the square root of 576 will be 24. The digit that we'll get at the top will be the square root of the given number. So in that case 24 is the square root of 576. Let's take another example. We have to find out square root of 4489. So how will we start? We will copy the digit over here and we will start making pairs from the unit place. So here we have one group as 89 and the another group as 44. So no single digit in that case. So in this we have to find out a perfect square that will be less than or equal to 44. So clearly 6 square is 36 and 7 square is 49. So it means we will go with 6, as 7 square is greater than 44. So we will copy 6 over here and 6 over here. So we will get 6 times 6 is 36. So the next step is what we will do now? We will subtract. So what we will get? 8. So the next step is we will copy the next pair, that is 89 over here. And over the left side what we will do? We will double this digit. 6 times 2 is 12. Then we have to find out the next digit over here, and over here the multiplication will give the number less than or equal to 889. So in that case, if I start with 125, it means I am taking the digit as 5. If I check, 125 times 5 will give me 5 times 2 is 10. It will be 12. 5 times 1 is 6. So this is a number less than 889. So we can carry forward. So let's take another digit as 7. So 127 times 7 will give me 7 times 7 is 49. 4 carry on 8. Then 7 times 7 is 7, and then it will be 189. So it means we can go with the 7. So we will copy 7 over here and 7 over here. 127 times 7 will give 889. Then what we will do? We will subtract and we will get the remainder as 0. So in that case, our answer is this 67. It means square root of 4489 is 67. In next example, we have to find out the square root of 11449. So I think now the steps are clear. We will make a symbol like this. Then we will copy the number. Then we will start making the pair of or the grouping of the two digits from the unit place. So here it comes at the one group and the another group, and then we will left 1 over here. So here we have two groups of two digits. So clearly here we left with 1. So 1 times 1 will give us 1 only. So we will write 1 over here. Then the next step is what we'll do? We will subtract. So 1 minus 1 will give 0. Then what we will do? We will copy 14. Then in the left hand side what we have to do? We have to double the digit 1. So the double of 1 will be 2. So clearly if I copy 1 over here, in that case 21 times 1 will be 21. That is a number greater than 14. So we cannot go with 1. So which digit we will go? 0. We will go with 0 because 20 times 0 will be 0 only. Then the next step is we will subtract. Then we will copy 4, 9. So the next step is we have to double the new digit, and the double of 0 will remain 0 only. So we will write 2, 0. Now we have to find out a digit that multiply. If we multiply, that will give us the number 1449 or less than that. So let's start with 5. So it will give us 1025. So we can take another number. If we go with 7, it will give us 1449. That is our required number. So we will copy 7 over here, 7 over here. 207 times 7 will give us 1449, and the remainder will be 0. So in that case, the square root of 11449 comes as 107. Let's take another example. In this, we have a number that ends with 0. It means, I am taking the example like we have to find out the square root of 291600. So in this also, what we will do? We will start making the pairs from the unit place. So the number is 291600. So the first pair is 0, then second is 16, the next is 29. So now we already know the 5 square will give us 25, as 6 square will be 36, that will be greater than 29, so we will go with 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. We will left with 29 minus 25 is 4. Then what we will do? We will copy 16 over here, and over here we will just double 5. That will come as 10. So now we have to find out a digit from which if we multiply we get a number less than 416 or equal to 116. 103 if I am taking, then we have to multiply it with 3, that will give 300. That is much smaller than, so we will go with the next digit, that is 4. It will give us 416. That is our required number. So we will write 4 over here and 4 over here. It will give 416. But over here we cannot stop because we got the remainder as 0, but we have the another pair also, that is double 0. So the next step is what we will do. Now we will double our new digit, that is 4 in that case. So we will double 4, that will come as 8, and we will copy 0 over here. So clearly if we multiply it with 0, then we get 0 only. So we will write 0 over here and 0 over here, as 1080 times 0 will be 0 only. So our required answer is square root of 291600 will come as 540. Now in this we have a question like, we have to find out a number that must be subtracted from the given number to make it a perfect square. In that case, I am taking the example 41989. So clearly from the question we can guess 1989 is not the perfect square. So we have to find out a number that can be subtracted from 1989 to make it perfect square. So let's start, and we have to do with it the long division method only. So the first step is we will start making the pairs. So here we get 2 pairs of 2 digits. Here we have 19. So clearly we will go with 4, as 4 times 4 will give us 16. And 5 times will give us 25, that is greater than 19. So we cannot go with that. So we will stick with 4. 19 minus 16 will give us 3. So here we will copy our next pair, that is 89, and we will copy, we will double the digit over here, that will 8. Now we have to find out a number that will give us a number less than 389. So let's start. If we go with 3, 83 times 3, that will give us 249. So let's take 4. 84 times 4 will give us 336. So this is much nearer to 389. If we go with 5, then 85 times 5 will give us 425. That is bigger than 389. So we will go with 4. So we will write 4 over here and 4 over here. So what we get? 336. Now we will subtract. So we get 53 as a remainder. So whatever the remainder we will get, we will subtract it from the given number to make it a perfect square. So that means we will subtract 53 from 1989 minus 53. That will give 1936. So now 1936 is a perfect square, but we have to find out for which number. So the steps will remain same again. We will write 1936 and we start making the pair. Here we have 19, so we will go with 4. It will give us minus 3, 36. So here we will double and we have to find out a digit. So here clearly we can see if we go with 4, 84 times 4 will give us 336. The remainder will be 0. So that means the square root of 1936, that is a new number, is 44. The second I am taking over here, that we have to do the same thing. We have to find out the least number to be subtracted to make it a perfect square. I am taking number 26535. So here we have to make a perfect square by subtracting it. So let's start it. 26535. We will make the pair. The one pair is 35, the next is 65, and we will left with 2 over here. That is a single digit. So here we can go with 1 only, as 2 times 2 will be 4, that is greater than 2. So we will go with 1. 1 times 1 will be 1, and then we will subtract it. We will get 1, and then we will copy the another pair, that is 65. Over here we will double the digit, that is 2. The next we have to find out a number that is nearest to 165. So let's start with 5. If I copy 5, 25 times 5 will give me 5 times 5 is 25 to 125. That is much farther than 165. So let's go with 6. So it will give 156. And if we go with 7, that will give us 189. That is greater than 165. So we will go with 6. So we will copy 6 over here, and 26 times 6 will give 156. Now we will subtract it. We will get 9, and then we copy the next pair, that is 35. Now see, here you have to pay attention, but the next step is we have to double the new digit. So here our new digit is 6, and if we double 6, means 6 times 2 will be 12. So here we get double digit. So what we will do, we will copy the unit digit same, and we will add this 10 digit to the next digit. So it means what we'll do, 6 times 2 will be 2, and we left with 1. We will add it to the next digit, that is 2. Then 2 plus 1 will give us 3. So this is the main point that we have to concentrate over here. Now we have to find out the next digit, that if we multiply will give a number less than or equal to 935. So let's start with 2. 322 times 2 will give 644. If we go with 3, 323 times 3 will give us 964. That is greater than 935. So we will go with 2. So we will copy 2 over here and 2 over here. We will get 644. Now if we subtract, what we will get? 9 over here and 2 over here, 291. So the remainder in that case is 291. So it means we have to subtract 291 from 26535 to make it a perfect square. So let's start. 26535 minus 291. That will give 26244. So the next is we have to find out the square root of 26244. So how we'll do it? We will make the pair first. So here we have 1. So we'll go with 1. The next step is we will subtract. We'll copy the pair 62. Then we will double the digit. Then in that case, we find it out like 26 is 156. and then 125. So if we go with 7, we will get 189. That is greater than 162. So we will go with 6. So 26 times 6 will be 26 times 6 will be 156. So but we left with 6 only. Then we will copy 44. The next step is we have to double the 6, that will be 12. So then we will add 1 to the next digit. So we will get 32 over here, and then we have to find out the number clearly. 322 times 2 will give us 644, and the remainder will be 0. So it means the square root of 26244 will be 162. Square root of 26244 is 162. So the next question we have, till now we have to find out a number which can be subtracted from the given number. So in this we have to find out a number that we can add to the given number to make it a perfect square. So here the steps will be completely different from that. So here the first example I am taking as 4931. So the first step is same, that is we have to find out the square root. So we will start making the pair. So here clearly 49. So we will go with 7. 7 times 7 will be 49. It will give a 0. Then we will copy the next pair, that is 31. Here what we will do? We will double the digit. So here clearly if I take 1 only, then 141 times 1 will give me 141. That is much greater than 31. So we cannot go with 1. So we will go with 0. As 140 times 0 will be 0 only. Then if we subtract, we get 31 as a remainder. So now the steps will be different. So now what we will do, here we get remainder as a 31. If we take the square of 70, we will get 4900. That is less than the given number, that is 4931. If we take the perfect square of very next number, that is 71, then it will give 5041, that is greater than 4931. So now what we will do, we will, to find out the number, we will subtract these two numbers, means the perfect square of the next number, that is 79, and the given number, minus 4931. So we will get 110. So it means if we add 110 to the given number, that is 4931, the number that we will get, that will be the perfect square. Let's check it. It will be 145. Now we have to find out the square root of 50141 to check it out either it's a perfect square or not. If we find out the square root of 5041 by any of the process, we will get 71. So the step is we have to find out a number that is greater than the given number. Then we can subtract these two numbers to get the number that we can add. So let's take one more example to more understand it. Let's take it 37460. So we will start with finding out the square root. 37460. So we make the pair, we will left with 3. So clearly we can go with 1 only because 2 square will be 4. So the next we will subtract and will copy 74, and here we will double this digit. So here if we go with, I am directly writing over 9 because I know 29 times 9 will give me 261, that is much closer to 274. Then if I subtract, it will give me 30. So the next step is copy the next pair, that is 60 over here. Now what we have to, we will double 19. So sorry, 9 9 will give 18. Then we will add 1 to the next digit, so it will give 3 8. So the next we have to find out a digit that is much closer to 1360. If we go with 383 times 3 will give 1049, sorry, double one 49, and if we go with 4, then it will give 4 times 4 is 16, is 32, is 3, 1536. That is much greater than 1360. So we will go 3. So here we will write 1149, that will give 211. So now the next step is we have to find out the square of 193. That is the number that we obtain over here. So square of 193 will be 37249, and that is less than the given number, that is 37460. So now what we will do, we will find out the square of very next number, that is 194, because we have to find a number that is greater than the given number. Now 194 square will give 37636. So that is a number greater than 37460. So to find out a number, what we will do, we will subtract these two numbers. 37460, it will give 176. So it means we have to add 176 to the given number to make it a perfect square, 176. So it will give 37636, and this is the square of 194. So this is the process how we have to find out the number that must be added to the given number to make it a perfect square. So I am taking one more example to find out the square root by the long division only. Here 974169. So here I will revise my one step only to make it more easy. So what we will do, the process will be same only. 974169, we can start making the pair. Then we have to find out the number that is less than or equal to 97. So here we can go with 9. 9 times 9 will be 81. So here the step is, till now what I am telling, we have to double this number, that is 9 over here. Just to avoid any confusion, I told we have to double the number. But if there is confusion, so you can do, we have to multiply it with the top, and then what we will do, we will add the same digit on the left side. So it means it will give us 18 over here, and after subtraction we will get 16 over here, and we will copy the next pair, that is 41. So the confusion that we can get over here, in this what I told, we have to double the new digit, that is 8. We will get 16, then we will add 1 to the next digit. So just to avoid this confusion, what we will do, we will add, okay, first we have to find out a number that is less than 1641. So here I will go with 8. So 188 times 8 will give me 1504. 189 times 9 will surely be greater than 1641. So here we will left with 137 and then we will copy 69 over here. Now the steps come. So here I told like we have to double the new digit, that is 16 8 over here, and the double of 8 will be 16. So it means we have to add 1 to the next digit. So to avoid this step, what we can do, what we can remind, the number that is 8 we took over here to multiply. With the same number we will add over here to find the next digit, that will be 196. Now we have to find out the single digit over here and here by which we can multiply to get a number 13769. So here that will be 7. It means 1967 times 7 will give 13769. So the steps are same only. The things like we can remember in the two ways, like we are doubling the new digit, or here we are taking the digit that we are multiplying from the top and we are adding the same digit over here to get the new number. Just to understand this step, let's take one more example. Here I am taking example like 1471369, a big number. So here let's start with making the pair. So we left with 1 over here. So now we will 1 times 1 will give 1 only. So now we will subtract it. We will copy 47 over here. So now we took 1, so we will add 1 over here. So we will get 2. So the next we have to find out a digit. Here let's take is 2, as 22 times 2 will be 44. Now what we will do, we will subtract this and we will copy the next pair, that is 13 over here. So now what we will do, we just add 2 over here. So we will get 24. Now we have to find out the next digit, that will be 1 only, because 242 times 2 is much greater than 313. We will go with 1. 241 times 1 will be 241. Next we will subtract these two. We will get 72. The next we will copy 69. So now what we will do, as we took 1 over here, so we will just add 1 over here. We will get 242. Now we have to find out a digit, that will be 3 in that case. So we will get 7269 only, and then we will subtract. We will get remainder as 0. So it means square root of the given number is 1213. So in today's lesson, I cover the long division method to find out the square root of a number with this solved example. And if you have any particular number you are getting difficulty to find the square root, so you can reach out to me by writing my comment section. And don't forget to share, like and subscribe my video. Thank you.